Good day everyone, welcome to my vlog. For today's video, I'm going to tell you about one of my favorite countries in the world. This country is rich and is considered as one of the four Asian tigers. They value nature and science, and it reflects through their buildings and even their airport. Every time someone in my family achieves something great or graduate, we either go out of the country or travel around the Philippines. Way back summer of 2016, my family and I went to Singapore to celebrate my cousin's graduation. We've been through places and even to Malaysia because these two countries are connected. But that's another story for me to tell you all next time. Singapore is a beautiful country with a rich cultural background. During my visit, I really admire their value towards nature and how it interacts with science. Their technology is advanced and it can mesmerize anyone just by looking at it. Mira Sky Garden is one of few examples of how nature and science or technology interacts with each other. The beauty is just simply splendid and made me realize how advanced our technology is. Another beautiful example of how advanced technology is in Singapore is their Marina Bay Sands. Marina Bay Sands is a resort in Marina Bay in Singapore. It is a very tall building with a gigantic boat above. I remember how fascinated I am looking at a giant boat above a tall building. Like who wouldn't, right? I literally dropped my mouth in awe because of what I am seeing. I was also excited when I found out that we had the chance to go up to that tall building and see the beauty of Marina Bay and Singapore itself. Singapore is truly a mixture of advanced technology and nature. I also want to add their airport, which is called Jewel Changi Airport. In their airport, it is not just about planes and stuff. They also have their own butterfly garden, indoor waterfall, shopping malls, and many more. Um, it displays how science and nature can be one with the help of modern technology. The idea of Jewel Changi Airport itself is breathtaking, and I can't even say anything bad about it. I remember our flight going back to the Philippines is around midnight, so we stayed there and just sleep on the benches and drink coffee from Starbucks. Singapore is a mixture of technology and culture. Malay, South Asian, East Asian, and Eurasian are present in Singapore. It tells us how rich their culture is and the history of the country itself. The people are very welcoming and warm. Um, Singaporeans can speak Chinese, English, and Malay, I think. Um, One time, we've experienced something great in Singapore. We went to a restaurant and nobody in my family speaks Chinese or even Malay, only English. Luckily, a person near our seat can understand and speaks English, and that's why he briefly explained to us the menu and even gave us some recommendation on what to eat. Just by then, I realized this kind of people exist here in Singapore, and I am very thankful to that person who helped us communicate with the waiter for us to order our own food. When my family and I went to Singapore, we also went to a food market called Newton Food Center. The food center is actually featured in a movie called Crazy Rich Asian, We went there before the movie was even released, and I appreciated the beauty, the ambience, and the aesthetic of the place because growing up, I am fan of eating street foods, and that place reminds me of our own local street food vendors. During this time, I also noticed how honest Singaporeans are and how they value honesty. I saw people I saw people just leaving their belongings in an open area to order their food without even considering the dangers of thieves. Right there and then, I realized that if you grow up in a society wherein they value honesty, I am sure that you will be the same also. I experienced firsthand how honest Singaporeans are in nature, and I am grateful with that. Lastly, we went to Resorts World Sentosa. It is located on the southern coast of Singapore's main island. On the first day of our visit in Sentosa, we went to the Universal Studios Singapore. I remember how excited I was that day because I thought we were going to visit and see the Harry Potter world in Universal Studio, but to my disappointment, there is no Harry Potter world that time in Universal Studios Singapore. Despite failing to visit Harry Potter World in Universal Studio Singapore, I still enjoyed my one-day visit to Universal Studios because it was my first time riding a big roller coaster. I remember I held tight to the railings because I was nervous at that time. My mother bought me a cute minion plushie, and until now, I still hug it when I go to sleep. On the second and last day of our stay at Sentosa, we were just hanging by the beach and waited until night because our itinerary starts at night. We watched a fountain show that shows a motion picture kind of movie, and it fascinates me how advanced Singapore is compared to its neighboring countries. I also want to add their Wi-Fi is very fast even though it is a free and public Wi-Fi, because here in Philippines our Wi-Fi is so slow even though it is a private Wi-Fi or a personal Wi-Fi. So with that being said, I had fun and enjoyed my visit to Singapore and wish to come back again someday, I think, after this pandemic. So yeah, with that, I want to end my video, and I hope that you enjoyed this vlog or my vlog, and I hope you will share and like this video and even consider subscribing to my channel because I am planning to continue my videos or continue doing a vlog. So I hope that you will continue supporting me, and thank you, and see you again next time. Bye.